Yes, God. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, it's been up for 2 days and I have, I don't know, 261 followers. Oh, you know what? The kids are here now. I gotta teach a class. Okay. Okay, call me tomorrow. We'll see if the account's still up. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Hi, everybody. Just finishing up another conversation with God. Wishing me good luck on my new account. Check it out. All right, 261 whole followers. You know, when I had my 1.7 million, I would get 261 followers in like 5 minutes. One day I got like 30,000 followers in a day. Those were the days. Now I'm back. I'm back though. All right, so for you, those of you just joining, um, I had a TikTok account. It had 1.7 million followers. That was after 11 months of working really hard, 18 hours a day. Then it was shut down. And now then I started a new account and I worked really, really hard for a week, 18 hours a day, and I had 51,000 and that was shut down. And then this one, I'm just not being fully and completely out there. I'm just kind of using a lot of these sticker things. So I'm not doing anything. I'm not showing my face that much, just a little bit here and there in the middle there, and duetting people and things like that. So I just wanted to show everybody my new account. Now, I wasn't sure how I was going to go with things. I am using this figure here, which is apparently, like, I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's a sticker. So stickers, for those of you who don't know TikTok, is you get all these stickers, which means like they're these like slightly moving things, and you can place them wherever you want. And there's like hundreds and hundreds of them. Like there's hearts and butterflies. And anyway, there was this guy here who I was attracted to the simplicity of it and the fact that there's this sort of greenish halo around, which sort of made me think something vegan, the color green. And and I saw that this was attached to some sort of YouTube account. Like I saw it on a little, what do you call it? The little symbol there. And so I didn't know if this was, well, I still don't know. Apparently it belongs or it's associated with some guy named Dream. But I don't know if he drew it himself and he put it on there, or if it was already circulating and he just thought, oh, that's cute, and he used it. But apparently it's associated with him and he has like something like 5 million followers, or I'm not exactly sure what. And I'm not sure what's so great about this guy. And I didn't even know if it was a guy or girl because apparently this person never shows their face. But everyone on TikTok saying, no, he's obviously a guy. And I'm like, okay. Anyway, so I've been using this little dude. Now, to me, he just looks like a little penis. A penis that was circumcised. And that's not right. We have no right to touch baby boys and to take part of their anatomy away without their consent. So I kind of felt sorry for little Mr. Penis Head here. So I kind of took little Mr. Penis Head under my wing, and I've been, taking care of him, bringing him along on my little TikTok videos. And later on, I decided that it might be fun when I found a little bow just recently to add a little bow. So now we have Mrs. Penis Head. I don't know. This account, this TikTok thing is just driving me crazy. Basically, I'm just trying to do anything at all to get these people who play these video games to pay attention to the vegan message, because that part is serious. These young people need to know what's going on in the world and what's going on with the animals. Now, how do you attract them if everything you post gets shot down? Can't show graphic violence of animals. Not me. Some other activists are able to get away with it because they're not a target, and that's great. And that's why I don't even go near their accounts, because the second I start to get involved or encourage them, then everybody flocks in there and starts to, try to cancel their accounts. So it's best if these other vegan animal rights activists are kind of left alone. On the other hand, I kind of miss them, but I feel really sad. There's this guy named Ollie only for the animals. Now, this guy never did anything wrong. A guy from Britain, and he was like really in good shape, and he was always making these funny jokes. He didn't do anything controversial, nothing close to what I did. And, they took this guy down. I can't remember how many followers he had, maybe 2,000, something like that. It's really sad. I mean, he worked really hard. So vegan phobia is a thing. No matter what you people say, it is definitely a thing, because you guys target animal rights activists because you don't want to look in the mirror and see what you're doing. You're too afraid to face the truth, which is that you are all animal abusers. Every time you pay into these industries, you encourage them to keep raping, torturing, and murdering animals. And the animal holocaust never ends. It never ends because of you. So the Holocaust is never ending because of you. You learned nothing. You just keep on abusing each other and these poor innocent animals. Anyway, I'm going to show you the beginning of my account. So at first I was just experimenting with these voice effects that they have. So
I dream about a world where there is no more cruelty to humans or animals.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I'm going to assume that you can. I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit here. Hold on. So I dream of a world where, oh my God, sorry, I'm not very good. There's so many buttons to press here. And now I got to press this thing that says multi-output device. Okay. Yeah, here.
Animals. I dream about a world where there's no more racism or homophobia or any prejudice at all. What kind of a world do you want? I dream about a world where there is no more cruelty to humans or animals.
So that is my voice, and it is put through a filter, and it's called, I forget now, tenor or something. There's like one that's chipmunk, and then there's one that's a bit lower. So when my voice is put lower, I basically sound like some dude that's slightly effeminate, let's say. Anyway, so I was experimenting with that, and I wrote the words here. And then I went and did another video after
Hello
that.
there. I heard today was National Peanut Butter Day. Did you hear that? I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but it gave me a good reason to make a fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So let's get into it.
All right, so Tabitha Brown is somebody who eats plants, and she cooks and shows all of her meals that are plant-based. And that's great. I wish that she would speak more about the animals. She doesn't. She became vegan for health reasons. So, in my view, she's not really vegan. She's somebody who eats plants. If she started on a regular basis talking about the ethics and the reasons to be vegan that aren't selfish and just about ourselves, but are about these poor innocent animals and how much they suffer, she could do so much good. She has 4-point-something million followers. But you see, what happens is that people like Tabitha are afraid of talking about the animals, because then they lose all their followers, because everyone starts to feel guilty. But if you just have this light thing, like this light attitude, like, hey, why don't you eat some plants? Then of course everybody's going to love you. But it doesn't change our society enough. We need to get to the root of the problem, which is speciesism, and we need to teach everyone that it's not okay to treat animals badly. Because what happens is, yes, it's great that Tabitha is encouraging people to eat less animals. That's wonderful. But the second it's inconvenient, people will be like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to have cow's milk. What we need is tougher teachers. We need people like her with this great smile. I mean, look at those teeth. God, she's so pretty and dynamic. What we need is people like her, but who are also going to be talking about the animals. And she could totally get away with it. I mean, look at that. Look at the whole package here. I mean, look at that hair. She's just gorgeous. So all she would have to do is say, hey guys, by the way, don't forget about the animals. And, if you're in the supermarket and something looks good that's not vegan, don't buy it. Not because of selfish reasons, but because you don't want to hurt the animals. And this is why veganism moving ahead is so difficult, because other vegans don't actually support each other. Well, first of all, they're not real vegans. This is just somebody who likes to eat plants. She does it for her own health reasons, not for the animals. And other vegans who are vegan for the animals are so afraid of losing their followers, or so afraid that their family will be mad at them, that they just really kind of keep on the down low. I mean, there are animal rights activists here in Montreal who I only found out after a couple of years of knowing them that they're not even out of the closet with their families. Like, I was in shock. Like real activists, like that you would think would have just, given a heck to their families and say, why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? But they literally hide their activism from their families. I mean, this is how strong vegan phobia is. Again, people don't think it exists, but it absolutely does. And it's dangerous. Because if people don't come out of the closet as vegans, then what happens is when somebody does come out, like I did, in full force, saying, it's wrong of you to eat animals. It's not okay. And I make people feel guilty, then I'm left up the top there, and all the other animal rights activists are kind of looking like, oh shit, what's going to happen to her? Oh my God, let's watch. No, let's not watch. Let's rise up and say we're with her. We agree. You should all feel guilty, and you should feel like shit for hurting these poor baby cows, murdering them, and kidnapping them from their mothers, and stealing their mother's milk, and raping the dads, and masturbating them. I mean, it's just insane. From beginning to end, the dairy industry just sucks. It's a funny word to use, but yeah. It's not good. The dairy industry is bad. And this is my new TikTok. So here's Tabitha Brown. And just to show you what this woman can get away with, okay? She has so many followers. She's literally making a video about a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on peanut butter day. And out of the 3 ingredients, which is basically peanut butter, jelly, and bread. Sorry, I think she put vegan butter as well. She actually didn't even have peanut butter. So she's like, I'm just going to use almond butter. It's my business. I'll do what I want. Which is super cute, right? Because it's true. Like, who cares what kind of butter you have? But, this is, let's just have a look.
Okay, so I'm going to use some grain and seeded bread. I'm going to add a little vegan butter. I'm going to use this one. This Miyoko's got a hint of sea salt, honey. Trust me on it. That little bit of salt with that sweet. Ooh-wee. Then flip it over, and on one side you're going to put your peanut butter. I just realized I only got almond butter, but I can do that because that's my business.
That's my business.
And then on the other...
almond butter. I mean, it's just, I don't know if you could call this health food. I mean, when you put that much butter on something, you're just, the calories weighs very heavily on the fat when you start to do that. But it's a nice fun treat. It looks delicious.
Other side you put your jelly, and you can use the same knife because that's also your business. Close it on up, add it to your pan, then we're gonna flip it. Woo, like that. Get it to them edges. Woo-hoo, honey.
Okay, so you get the idea. So basically I duetted her video because I think it just looked delicious and I want to support her.
Cut it, get into it. Ooh. Did you get into it? Ooh, God, we thank you. Amen. Peanut butter, and jelly. And then just don't worry about nothing that happened today and eat good.
I didn't really understand what she said.
I heard today was National Peanut.
Man, I just wanna go flex. Hold on my teeth and on.
So this is me. This is me just duetting somebody else. I'm not going to go into that.
Small from the past.
What it says here on his screen, this guy's name is Jason Fonger. It says, what kind of meat helps prevent future pandemics, is most environmentally friendly, and it goes on. And then, of course, you find out it's vegan meat.
Small from the pack. Elephants and acrobats, lion, snake, monkey, village speaks righteous, sister Cena.
Anyways, you get the idea. That is another one. Sorry, that is one where, I don't know if you can see, but somebody took these peppers and cut them in half and made these little truck things out of them with some vegan foods inside. Veggies, fruits, I guess all veggies. I don't know. Anyway, they're super cute. So I duetted that to promote some food. So once in a while I want to talk about food. Other times I just talk about ethics.
Scoot over.
In this case, this is a comedian. She has, I don't know, loads of followers. I want to say 10 million or something. I'm not sure. A lot. And so the reason I started to do a duet about this is because if I see videos that have any kind of food in them, it's a good opportunity for me to create something interesting. So she's wine in there. And it's a funny skit. So I just let the skit play. And on the sides I wrote, to check out if your wine is vegan, go to barnivore.com. Did you guys know about Barnivore? So if you're not sure if your alcoholic beverage, like your beer or your wine, is vegan, you just type that in and you put the brand in there. And, you know, she has a funny video. And I just thought it was cute. So have a listen.
You drank some of this while I was gone? No.
So you see she plays the part of a child and she has that like little fake hand and then somebody's knocking at the door and it's her mom.
Who's that? It's your Nona. She's coming to babysit you. Come in. Oh my god. I said come in. Oh, my hearing's not what it used to be. It's fine. You're wearing pajama pants, Ma. No one? Oh, I knew that. Did you go to the doctor's like I told you to? I did. I don't remember what he said, but he's very handsome. You're married, Ma. I know, but now that your husband's out of the picture, I was just thinking that you and Dr. Stovey could get the... Ma, stop! No. Hello, my little ravioli. What's new? I drank some of Mom's spicy juice. Spicy? You drank the last of my wine? That'll put hair in your chest. Ma! Oh, that's fine. We used to put whiskey in your mouth when you were teething to help you stop crying. That explains so much.
So, as it works on TikTok, you have 60 seconds to tell your little story, and then it's the next one. So, anyway, I wrote here, wine can be filtered through fish bladders. Did you know that? Isn't that the most bizarre thing? Like, we can just find all kinds of ways to abuse animals. It's just incredible. Literally taking their fish bladders and putting wine through it. So, ugh. Anyway, so... God, it just makes me so sick. So go to Barnivore and make sure that your wine is vegan. Happy vegan, happy vegan, happy vegan declaration day. Happy vegan, happy vegan, happy vegan. Not much going on there. A song I composed. Oh, I just realized it's cut off on your screen for you guys. Hold on. Is that better? Okay. So, because I see different on my computer than you guys do. So yeah, that's just me with a Happy Vegan Declaration Day. Same song is I composed that. Happy Vegan Declaration Day is the day that you declare to the world that you are tired of paying for animal abuse and you are coming out of the closet and declaring that you are an animal rights activist. Like you always wanted to be since you were really little. We're all born vegan. Until our parents shoved dead animals into our throats and we didn't even know what the hell was going on. We didn't consent to that. I never consented to have somebody pay somebody to kill an animal. I never consented for that. If my parents had asked me when I was really little, hey, you want us to go out there and kill that chicken or that cow or that pig for you? I'd have been, no. No thanks. Okay, you sure you'd rather have beans, lentils, chili, pizza, vegan pizza, you know, any number of 1,000 other things? You sure you don't want me to go out there and kill that pig or that cow for you? Or that lamb? I'm pretty sure that I would have said, I'm fine with letting the animals live. Like most kids would. Don't feed your kids dead animals. Or their secretions. Or their eggs. Find the proper way to make sure that your kids stay vegan. Allow them to keep their vegan virginity. It's not up to you to rape your own kids with all this bullshit that you're shoving into them without their consent. All you have to do is research how to do it. And it's basically pretty easy. Just give your kids balanced diet. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Make sure that they get some lentils, some protein from the lentils, and some tofu, some beans and rice, and just make big pots full of stew and put all kinds of veggies in there. Fry up some onions and put some mushrooms, whatever you want. A couple of cans of tomatoes and crushed tomatoes. Stir that all up. Plop it on some rice or whatever. It's really not that hard. Have on hand dates and some nuts and all kinds of other healthy things, figs and sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. Oatmeal for breakfast with chia seeds on it. Oatmeal for breakfast with flax seeds on it. Don't forget to grind these up. They're better absorbed. I mean, my fridge is just full of that stuff. Hemp seeds, just a spoon of this, a spoon of that, spoon of that. And when you're making your delicious stews, just all the Indian spices, the curry and the cumin and the ginger and even cinnamon. This is a mind blower for me. I never thought that cinnamon belonged anywhere except for, cinnamon buns. And then one day I was reading the ingredients of Indian foods. You probably all laugh at me. Maybe you all knew this. But I was reading, they had a box of pre-mixed. And I was reading it, and it's reading all these spices. I'm like, cinnamon? There's cinnamon? You put cinnamon in stuff that's not, carrot cake and cinnamon buns? Anyway, so I started adding that. I mean, it's not that hard. It really isn't. So your vegan declaration day is the day that you declare, I just don't want any part of the past. That was it's gone. And you forgive yourself. It's hard for me to forgive myself for all the animals that I paid people to hurt. I just feel sick. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but one of the light bulb moments for me where I knew I had to be vegan is, and this is part of the reason why I sang outside of that particular McDonald's that had 22 million views or whatever, is that I went there. We were walking our dog. It was early on a weekend morning, and we went in and we got ourselves an Egg McMuffin. And we were sitting on a bench in the sun, and it was just so nice. You had your coffee and you're sitting there, and the dog, and it's a spring or summer day early. And I looked inside, and I realized that I was eating the suffering of 3 kinds of animals. The sausage is the pig. And then there is, bacon on there or whatever it is. And there's cheese. And then there's egg. So in the egg industry, these chickens are killed at such a young age. No animals get to live old. A lot of kids think, they get to live till they're older, or even parents, and then they're killed at an old age. No, they're not. They are murdered when they're just children, just young. It's so sad. And in the egg industry, when the females lay eggs, if they are born as males, they are useless because they'll never be able to lay eggs, and so they grind them up in a machine and they murder them. That's the egg industry. And the dairy industry is terrible because, of course, they kill the babies and the baby cows. We steal their milk. I don't know if you've ever really thought about how fucked up that is. It's just so messed up. Who'd ever come up with that? Here's a mom with her baby. Oh, I have a good idea. Let's steal the baby and then steal her milk. And let's fucking kill the baby. It's messed up. I just realized my microphone's really far. You're probably all happy about that. I know I have a lot of haters. Oh, found my subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. If you haven't pressed the subscribe button, boink, just click it, click. And by the way, I just realized actually I got to 40,000 followers today, which on TikTok isn't, even there on TikTok, it's not so easy. But here here on YouTube, you gotta work hard for your followers. So, at least I had to. So thank you, and keep it up. If you're not yet following me, go for it. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna have fun. Don't worry. I know a lot of you don't like me, but after a while you'll get to know me and you'll see I'm not so bad. I'm actually kind of nice, actually. Like all of you, we all have good days and bad days. Oh, I'm not racist. I know they say that, but I'm not. They even say I'm homophobic, which is ridiculous. I'm actually bisexual, but that has nothing to do with anything. Anyway, okay.
Run, run, run from humans. They're trying to stab you. They're trying to murder you, to call you bacon and burn you in a frying pan.
Shh. Terrible.
Run, run.
So this post, when I put it up, it got stuck in the holding tank. So that means, no, it wasn't. This was stuck in the holding tank, and then somebody reported it, because people report every single video that I put up. And I think sometimes the robots are like, okay, come on, guys, this is clearly not anything. It's a bunch of little cartoon characters. But this one, because it says the words murder and stab and everything, the robot or whatever it is, a bot, I don't know, at TikTok picked up on these words. So I had to type in, I said, dear TikTok, have a look at the video with a human and you will see there is no nudity, there is no murder, and there is no violence, and I did not break any violations. And then they put it back. The problem is that when they reinstate these videos, it's a lot later, and so they get kind of lost down the timeline. But this one, I don't think it took too long. So what did I do here? I decided to take this little character here, which is apparently named Dream, and I put this on his or her face, and it says run, run, run from humans. Because Dream has naturally a smile, and I didn't want Dream to be smiling about this. And I wrote, good men are vegan. And I wrote to watchdominion.com on Netflix. Watchdominion.com, everyone. Watch it. Watch it by yourself or quietly with somebody that you trust. Don't watch it with some idiot who's going to make fun of what you're watching, because it's important that you pay attention. Listen. And watch. And bring Kleenex. And cry. Allow yourself to cry. That's part of the process of becoming vegan. At some point, you fall on the floor holding your stomach and cry like a baby when it hits you how much you have been paying into these cycles of violence, and you feel incredible guilt and terrible sadness. And then you rise up. And then you roll up your sleeves and you say, I'm going out there in the world and I'm going to work for the rest of my life to make sure that I teach. Doesn't matter what platforms they take me off. You could take me off TikTok 1,000 more times. I'm going to keep making accounts and whatever social media that I feel is appropriate at the time for me. And so you can see I'm back here on TikTok. I have hardly any followers, but it's irrelevant because I am not in control of that. All I am in control of is doing my best, being my most authentic, good self. Everyone's on their path, and that's what I'm up to. Let's see it some more.
Think that you're not brainwashed? Think again. If you drink cow's milk and think that that is an essential part of a human diet, ask yourself why that is. Ask yourself, why would an adult human need to drink the milk of a cow that's intended for baby cows to be healthy? Do rats need to drink camel milk? Do hippos need to drink chimp milk? If the answer to either of those is no, then ask yourself why on earth it would then make sense to say that humans need to drink cow milk. Milk is liquid food intended for the baby of that species. Unless you look like this, you do not need to drink cow's milk. The only milk you ever needed to drink was the milk from your own mother when you were weaning. That goes for any species on this planet. Think that you're not brainwashed? Think again.
Look in the mirror and sing this song. Sing, I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Look in your heart and sing this song. Sing, I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Eat only healthy vegan things. Never eat anyone's arms, legs, or wings. Don't eat anyone who had ears or eyes. always be in the mood to only buy healthy vegan food. Sing this song and declare it. I'll be vegan from now on. Put your hand on your heart and sing it loudly. Today is the day I will start. I'll be vegan from now on. That's it. That's one of the songs I composed. I like it. It makes me happy. I will be brave, I'll be vegan. My husband helps me to record, and so after the song was finished recording, we were dancing, and so, I have happy memories of recording these songs. So I took the soundtrack, which is already there. Anybody can use it. Just press on it, and then I just put a bunch of stickers. That's it. And what do we have here? Here's another one. Vegan dogs are happy. Vegan dogs. Oh yeah, I composed this too. Vegan dogs are healthy. Vegan dogs are happy. So why pay for murder? Keep all the animals alive. Excuse me. You see here? It says Veger Inc. You can go to veger.com to get vegan dog food. You can order it there. And it comes in these giant bags. We have these bags, huge, just like any other dog food. And it's these tiny little kibble, just like any other dog food. And we just scoop up the dog food and put it in a dish for Bella. And it is healthy. And she is healthy. She's fine. She's like any other dog. When she's in the playground, she's running like crazy. And there's several petitions going around trying to get people to take Bella away from me. And it's just ridiculous. It's beyond insane. Who could ever think that my dog's unhealthy? Now, people often say, well, why don't you show her on camera more? I'll tell you why. Because she's not here for your entertainment. She has her own life. And I'm not going to force her to perform for anybody. She's lying around on a couch. She's upside down with her legs up and whatever. And other times she's just, sniffing around. And, I'm not going to run and clean up my whole house to try to get a good shot. I mean, if it works out sometimes in the kitchen, she's there and I think, I'm going to film her. Or if I'm outside with her and she's running around. But it's freaking cold here in Canada. If I want to film my dog outside, I got to be prepared to have like a hand that's white afterwards from like frostbite trying to film this dog. It's freezing. In the summer, you'll get more videos of her. Anyway, she's fine. So order vegan dog food right here. Veger. You can go to the link below in my stuff. Oh shoot, it's been already 32 minutes. I better stop talking soon. Otherwise you guys are probably half of you are gonna be gone and you're sick of me. Anyway, but I'm just having fun hanging out with you guys. I like it. So yeah, Veger. Okay, veger.com. Go and order some dog food. They're really great people that are selling it. Nick and Sarah. We just saw them today actually. Okay.
Stop drinking cow's milk. You're not a baby cow. Stop drinking cow's milk. You're not a baby cow. Stop drinking cow's milk. You're not a baby.
Okay, so here I got somebody that I know, a man's voice, to record. Sorry, got banana. And then I put the sound effect on there. So this is not actually my voice. Stop drinking cow's milk, you're not a baby cow. That's it, simple. Some of the tags I use are that, and I sometimes write dream or milk or eating animals is wrong, Dairy Queen gang, I don't know. I'm just throwing a bunch of them out there, just anything to try to get people to notice. But like I said, if I'm not showing my face that often or I'm not being controversial, my account is going to be like every single other person's out there. I'm going to grow. It'll probably take me a month to get 1,000 followers, or could be longer. I don't know. Some people are on there for 6 months and they don't even have 1,000 followers. But so what got me a lot of followers before is speaking candidly, like I am kind of like now, but I can't be like that on TikTok, because anytime I talk or I confront somebody, like, people duets of each other. And if I see somebody eating meat, like Gordon Ramsay, I would tackle that guy every single day if I wasn't just deplatformed the second I do it. I mean, you do it, and then all of his, 50 million people saw that video? And they all just flood into my thing and they just like report every video that I do because they just want to keep eating dead animals. They want to keep paying people to murder them. What choice, what chance does one person have when their entire account is just bombarded by evil people? That's what they actually are. It's evil because they're trying to stop free speech. You know, they can still go ahead and eat all these animal products and just let us have our voices. You should all be outraged if you know that people are trying to block you just for speaking. Because just imagine one day when you have something important to say. Imagine if you were speaking out trying to save the life of somebody you cared about. And everybody's like, no, you're not allowed to talk. How would you feel? You would lose your mind. Because it's not right. Because we should all have a right to speak out and to try to help the innocent who are being harmed. And it's everyone's responsibility to make sure that the voices of the activists are not silenced. It is all of your responsibility, even if you're not vegan, to help and make sure that animal rights activists have a voice. All of you should be fighting for our right to go undercover into these places and film. Or not even undercover. There should be cameras in there watching what goes on. These innocent animals that are in these factory farms are abused terribly. It is not what you think. It is not humane. They are suffering. Their deaths are not pretty. I don't have the energy to go through it today because I've already cried already. Every day I see animal abuse because I'm always learning. I'm always exposing myself to it. And it is so difficult. It is so hard to stay positive because it's excruciatingly painful for me. So, anyway.
Entering a shed where he worked.
This is a model. Her name is Stefania. She's a real sweetheart, and I'm just basically duetting her work, trying to give attention to the fact that she's reading a book about a lamb. So I thought that was really cute.
If you can stick your tongue out and turn it into a taco, then duet this, because not everyone can.
Try this, guys.
We used to think that the ability to do this was controlled fully by genetics. However, studies on twins have shown this to be a myth. This means environment is at play, and the skill can actually be learned with practice. However, only 65% of the population can do it. If you can stick your tongue out and turn it into a taco, then duet this, because not everyone can. We used to think that the...
If you can do it, write it in the comments. Say yes or no. Okay, it doesn't mean you're a bad person or that there's something wrong with you. It's just you can or you can't. But now it's news that apparently if you practice, you can do it. So that was me. That was, I think, the first time I showed my face on this account. I remember working backwards we're working from when the first videos and then.
I'm sure that most of you are aware now that That's Vegan Teacher has been banned from TikTok. And I thought I'd just give my 2 cents worth on this. So I don't see this as a disagreement between vegans and non-vegans. I see this as a disagreement between people who are for the free exchange of ideas, between people who want to have a dialogue, people who want to converse about what's right and what's wrong, and people who want to censor opposing opinions. You can dislike that vegan teacher and still be in favor of her right to talk and to express her opinions. Those aren't contradictory positions. Just because you disagree with somebody doesn't mean you should want to censor them. I disagree with non-vegans. I don't want them to be censored. I want them to put their opinions out there, and I want to put forward better arguments and better opinions. So yeah, are you for the free exchange of ideas or are you for censorship? You need to make up your mind.
So I agree completely with Edward on this one. Follow him.
Peanut butter with clementine. Oh, we're in for a good time.
Something that is totally normal, but seems completely unacceptable.
Body parts laid out in supermarkets for people to buy, which people then take home and feed to their children.
Something that is totally normal, but seems completely unacceptable.
Body parts laid out in supermarkets for people to buy, which people then take home and feed to their children.
Something.
I've been using this cute sticker, but I'd like some information about it.
Can somebody please tell me?
Okay, this is where after I found out, I already told you guys, I figured out a little bit more about the sticker, and here too.
Animals are innocent, like children. They need protection. Save them now. Save them now. Animals are.
That's another one of my sounds. And again, I didn't want this little character to be smiling, so I put that over the mouth.
Eat carrots, not parrots.
Yeah, makes sense to me. That's me today.
Eat.
Oh my god, look what I found in my pizza. This is me today. Oh shoot.
Okay, so I.
Hold on. Oh my god, look what I found in my pizza. A hair. Jesus. Oh wait, I used to eat dead body parts. Oh, okay, never mind. It's like when you hear those stories about people going to a restaurant and they're like, oh my god, there's a fly in my chicken. It's like, okay. You're literally eating a dead chicken. What's the difference? They both had wings. Both have some protein. I don't know. It's so strange. This was my pizza. This is a funny picture. I didn't even try to make it look funny for the nice for the camera. Everything was kind of, you know, when you grab a slice of pizza and everything's kind of falling off of it. This is vegan meat. This is vegan meat also, and oh, it was really, really good. I did do a video actually, and but yeah, it was delicious. It's spicy, hot, and had vegan cheese on it.
Okay, so I feel like we're getting closer. So SMP means survival multiplayer. Now I know what it means, but I still don't know what it means. Like, what is that? The name of a game? What is it? Like, and okay, if we know that if Dream is anonymous, then how do we know Dream is a he? Everyone's always saying he.
Yeah, this I figured out after that somebody said that he did show up in a video, and that actually was his body, and I saw that on TikTok, and I think I duetted it actually, which means I looked at the video, but I didn't know if that was really him or not. Anyway, because he didn't show his face, he had some sort of masky thing on there. Anyway, I'm still trying to figure out this thing, what SMP means. Survival multiplayer. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm starting to think that maybe I should learn how to play video games just to be able to integrate that crowd and talk to these young people. Because how else do we talk to young people? They're just so blind. They're just like staring at their screens and like shooting people, whatever they're doing there. Oh God, it sounds like a nightmare. I don't want to go in there at all. I just don't want to play video games, but maybe I should. What do you guys think? You know, should I learn how to play video games? I mean, I'll never get good because I'm never going to devote a lot of time to it, but just to show up. Maybe just showing up and just the fact that they can kill me is going to make them feel happy, but at least while I'm playing, I can say, hey guys, don't forget. Did you eat tofu yet? You know, I could like pressing the buttons and be like, hey, don't forget to eat your lentils. And hey, go watch Dominion.com. Just like yell stuff out, or I don't know, can you make your avatar have a shirt that says plants don't feel pain? Like, how does it work? I don't know. Okay. God, did I just get up and dance in front of you guys? I don't even know. I just did that so spontaneously. I don't know, I don't know, just my shirt sticking out funny. Oh God, whatever. Okay. It really is like teaching in front of a class, except I'm really alone here right now, filming without you guys. But I'm going to see you soon. Oh shoot, the time, 44 minutes.
Wait, so you're saying that Minecraft isn't violent? I'm really confused now. I thought they have guns and they're blasting things there. Isn't that the one where they kill animals? Like, if that's not it, then which one is the one that they kill animals? I don't understand. Wait, so you're saying that... Okay, so being vegan means that you don't want to hurt animals.
I don't know if you guys can see the sticker there, but it says, hockey is better than veganism. That's what I'm responding to.
Playing hockey is just a game, but you think that playing a game is more important than saving the lives of animals? Okay, the word vegan means that you don't want to hurt animals. So I know there are some people who really do want to hurt animals. They don't care. But most people are really nice and they don't want to hurt animals. Do you want to hurt animals? I mean, really? Hi, spontaneous weirdness. We meet again. You seem to be fascinated with me. Do you know how many millions of people there are on this app? Why are you stalking me? Doesn't it seem weird to you? You know, when people were making all these fake accounts and using the logo that I personally designed and never publicly put on TikTok, remember that? Yeah, all those people who were telling lies. You know, like your friend there who's...
Okay, so let me just give you some context. So she's basically saying that me using this little dream sticker is somehow, what is she saying? Defamation of character. I'm defaming his character. I'm defaming a sticker. Whereas I had my own art, that pink sticker, that was used by thousands and thousands of people pretending to be me, pretending to be my account. Now, I never gave permission for that. That was my art that I created. This, on the other hand, is literally a sticker on TikTok. I don't know how it got there. I don't know if every time somebody uses the sticker, he gets 1 cent, or if he wanted it there on purpose because he wanted to draw attention to himself. I don't know how it works. All I know is that there's a lot of stickers there, and I'm assuming that TikTok is paying him for it, or somehow it's all working out. I'm not stealing anybody's identity. I'm using a sticker, just like everybody else uses all the other stickers that are there. Chickens, cows, pigs, trees, whales, anybody, people dancing, whatever.
Who said that I broke all these laws that I never did? You know, your friend who said I was going to be on the TV news and I never was? Yeah. Don't you find it weird that you guys are worried about me using a sticker that is literally on there by TikTok for everyone else to use? And you think that this is defamation of a character? Are you vegan phobic? Are you just trying to find something to complain about? Hi, spontaneous weird.
Okay, so yeah, there's some really, really cruel people, really evil people on TikTok, and she's one of them. Not nice.
I have a dream that I have vegan ice cream. Oh, yeah.
No consent, no touch, no circumcision. No consent, no touch, no circumcision.
Somebody wrote, what does this have to do with being vegan? Well, I am an animal rights activist. I am somebody who cares about all sentient beings. And little baby boys should not be circumcised against their will because they've done nothing wrong and they have a right to keep their penis intact. And so that's what I am advocating for. If anybody thinks it's okay to strap down a baby boy and cut off the tip of his penis just because you think it's going to look good, that's insanity. And those people should be in jail. Circumcision should be illegal. It should only be done if there's a medical reason for it, and that means that there's some sort of deformity where the pee can't come out the top for some reason, the pee hole's on the side or whatever. Otherwise, leave baby boys the fuck alone. Just don't touch them. Learn how to clean your son's penis properly, and that's it. There's no medical reason to do this. And religion is not an excuse. Religion is not an excuse for animal abuse. It's not an excuse for hurting your child. Don't do it. If you are in a religion that thinks it's okay, your responsibility is to rise up and say, this ends with me, this tradition. All mothers should say to their husbands, no fucking way are you touching my son. No priest, no doctor, nobody is going to be putting a knife to his body part that is perfectly fine. I know that in some places it's really not even done. Like places like England, I don't think it's really done at all. Anyway. Or it's only like rarely done. But it should be everywhere. Circumcision of girls is not okay. Circumcision of boys is not okay. And please watch the documentary American Circumcision. I'm here to defend all of the innocent people of society. Any minority group. Doesn't matter if you're somebody who has a darker skin color and you are being prejudiced against, I will defend you. If you are somebody who is being picked on because of your religion, I will defend you. If you are somebody who is being attacked because you're born a boy, whether you're a baby boy chick or a baby boy human, I will defend you. It's funny how my hand gets lost in there, eh? It's because I have a green screen behind me and then I have another screen. Anyway.
Animals are friends, not food or property.
You get the idea.
Stop being so silly. Stop being vegan phobic. Just become vegan. Stop making excuses. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has confirmed a vegan diet is healthy for all stages of living.
Eat dates, not dogs, eat dates, not dogs, eat dates, and don't eat frogs. Eat dates, not dogs, eat dates, not dogs, eat dates, and don't eat frogs. Sing this song and be vegan from now on. Yeah.
So the story behind
Eat dates,
this,
not dogs, eat dates, not dogs, eat dates.
the story behind this is that somebody asked me to sing this song that I had composed a long time ago, and I thought it was really cute that this person actually remembered that song. And so I was trying to think, how do I do it? And I just sing it in 15 seconds. And then I gave myself a little plug here. Follow That Vegan Teacher on YouTube. I don't know if anybody's coming. So many haters, but who knows?
Babies belong with their mothers. Baby cows should be drinking that milk, not...
Okay, so in this video, somebody asked, they wrote, cows need to be milked or else their bladder will explode. So I'm clarifying that it's not the bladder. Puts them in slow pain, making it worse pain than ever, so you're allowed to drink milk. I'm explaining that, well, listen.
Humans, think about it. How weird is it that we are the only species that drink milk after we're babies? No other species do that. And also, who drinks milk from another species? That's also really weird. I mean, cat's milk is for cats. Dog's milk is for dogs. So cow's milk should be for cows. Right? Now let's talk about how sad the cows are. Did you know that the baby boy cows are kidnapped, taken away from their mothers, and then murdered and turned into veal? And then the moms are really sad because they can't give their milk to their babies. See, if we let the babies stay with their moms, there would be no problem. And it's also not right to take the milk from the mothers anyway. It belongs to them. So, the solution is drink soy milk or oat milk and be vegan.
Sorry, I clicked that by mistake. I just wanted to draw attention to you that I put a bow on our little dream here because I found some bows in TikTok. I'm not going to say anything more about that.
I have a dream of a vegan world, a vegan world. I have a dream of a vegan world. I have a dream of a vegan world.
Anyway, that's a song I just composed like a few hours ago and put that up. I was trying to do the backup vocals myself, you know. I have a dream. I have a dream. I wish that TikTok had the ability for us to do harmonies with ourselves. Now, when that happens, oh my God, I'm gonna have so much fun. Anyway, so here's my little family.
I have a dream that I have vegan ice cream. Oh yeah.
So yeah. Hey, what happened to my thing? How do I go back?
Have a dream.
Oh,
that
right.
I have.
That's because we've hit the last video. That's the one I just did like an hour ago before starting to film here. Oh my God, guys, 54 minutes. I'm so sorry. So long. Please subscribe. Press the like button. If anybody's still here. I mean, I totally don't blame you if you're not here, if you've all left by now. I would have probably left by now too. I mean, I can't even stand myself for this long. Please press subscribe. And please press the bell. And tell your friends to join. And let me know what your channels are. So we can, you know, have a look at your stuff. And maybe I can draw attention to your account if it's a vegan account. Thank you so much for being vegan. I really, really appreciate that. The animals appreciate it. I know it's not easy to have dystopia, to be suffering in a non-vegan world as a vegan person. It's not easy. Okay, give yourself a big hug. Give yourself a big hug. Pat yourself on the back. You're doing great. Remember, you're often going to be alone, and there might be nobody around to hug. It is totally fine to give yourself a hug. Oh, I have another tip for you that I used to tell my students. If you're ever really nervous and you're sitting somewhere and you're just like nervous and your legs are shaking, whatever, in school we used to give kids these balls, these stress balls to squeeze, but you don't need an actual ball. All you do is you take your own thigh and just squeeze your own thigh. What's the difference between that and a ball, right? It's always there. So if you're nervous, just try it now. Just put your hands on your thighs and just like squeeze them. Just squeeze it and hold. Just squeeze and hold. And it's like it almost becomes like a weight on you, like a safety thing. It's just like, okay, somebody's holding you. Okay, I got you. You're fine. You're safe. You're okay. And then you can gradually release. That's what you can do. Another trick, if you ever have to sit somewhere, oh my God, this video is so long, but if you ever have to sit somewhere and you're really jittery and you're not good at sitting still and you have to be at a desk, I do a couple of things. You can do these subtly without a teacher even noticing. But anyway, I'm just going to show you. You can take your hands and put them on the chair. This is what I do sometimes. And you can just lift yourself up. See, my bum is right up. Now, if you do this at school, it's a way to give your muscles some exercise. You just go like this, and you're not disturbing the teacher, and you're just still looking at the lesson. And after a while, you start shaking a bit because your own weight is heavy, and you're holding your legs up off the ground, right? And your stomach muscles are getting used. And if you don't, if you have trouble, if your teacher's looking at you weird because you're like suspending in midair, you can just sit back like this and just lift up your legs. See, my legs are off the ground and it's good for your abs. I know I'm not the healthiest person, but I don't have time for the gym. I don't really actually believe in the gym. I think that people should incorporate their exercise with the housework that they do and just find things to do in your daily life. But it's just me personally. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.